Are you constantly searching for happiness, purpose, and meaning to your life? Finding everyday life very meh and just going through the daily routine of things? Do you know what you're headed towards and how you're gonna get there? Stick around as I share a book with you that has helped me think through these sort of questions. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jamie. I'm a Googler based in Singapore. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite books. It's called Level Up Your Life by Steve Kamb. Steve is also the founder of Nerd Fitness, and you can go check the website out. Basically, it's kind of mashing up nerd culture with fitness. So one day I was kind of exploring stuff on fitness, how to lift weights and things like that, and I stumbled across his website and somehow stumbled across this book as well. So basically Level Up Your Life, and the subtitle is, or the subheading is, How to Unlock Adventure and Happiness by Becoming the Hero of Your Own Story. As always, timestamps are going to be linked in the video, so feel free to skip ahead to the parts that you find interesting. And of course, hitting the like button will always help me get into Lady Algorithm's good books, so thumbs up! Although I came across Steve's book on his website, Nerd Fitness, the book doesn't necessarily only talk about fitness. It also focuses on life, how do you kind of navigate life and things like that. But he does use the same theory of incorporating the geek nerd culture into the book, and it teaches us lessons on how do you navigate life and things like that. So there are some books where I can read in just one sitting, and this was one of those books. I think I just couldn't put it down, basically. I was reading in the toilet, I was reading on bed, I was reading it walking on the way to gym. So it's a really good one. What I really like about the book is that it's well written and there are a lot of actionable steps that are backed up by logic, and it just helps you take the next step. It dives into topics like goal setting and habit building and like clearing your bucket list and things like that. And there are a ton of chapters addressing other topics in life. But I'd like to dive into one chapter that was actually quite interesting to me. I'm not sure if all of you have heard of the cautionary tale of the Underpants gnome. Basically, it's from an episode of South Park where all these underpants gnomes, right? They gather underpants, and then they keep saying, "Oh, I want to gather underpants," and obviously the main point of it is to gather underpants, right? That's the goal. But in the middle of it, there is point B, where it's just a big blank question mark. And so what is point B, right? I think it's really relatable because when you look at it in our own life, a lot of us plan a lot for a lot of things, but we don't necessarily take the action to get to our goal. So that's point B, which is just executing and taking action. Whether it's because of fear of taking action or just getting stuck in planning mode, I think Nike really got it right. Just do it. Take me as an example. I spend a lot of time wanting to be a YouTuber, right? But I spend so much time just planning my scripts or planning like, oh, how is the lighting gonna look in this? How is is the lens on my camera good? And how's my background gonna look like? But I never eventually sit down to record, which deters me from producing more YouTube videos, right? So I guess this is great because I'm changing all that now. I'm really trying to take action to just churn out hundreds of videos. This is just one small chapter that has made an impact of me. It just really allowed me to relate to what was going on. And I even wrote a blog post about it. So if you're free, feel free to check it out on my website. Link there somewhere. So I thought to share 3 of my favorite quotes from this book. So I have my trusty Kindle here. So let's go ahead and let me share the first quote with you. Alright, the first quote is on habit and motivation. When I think about the link between rewards and accountability, my brain immediately goes to the Legend of Zelda series. By the time you've completed a dungeon level in Legend of Zelda game, you'll have received your heart container, upping your health meter, a piece of the Triforce which you need to put back in order to succeed, and treasure chests that contain a new weapon or item that allows you to further advance in the game. So I think that's pretty apt, right, in life. I relate that to something like going to the gym. Building that habit and motivation to go to the gym and constantly just growing stronger. When you go to the gym at the start, right, you're not weak, but you start small and you're only able to lift small weights. But as you progress, you get stronger. Once you show up consistently, I think across a few weeks you're able to lift something heavy already, and that's progress, right? Progress and growth that comes with the journey, and of course through a lot of hard work and a lot of consistency. So the second quote is on exploring and overcoming fear, and I guess regrets. Yep. So if you're afraid of leaving the Shire and exploring, remember that you can always return home. Isn't that preferable to always wondering what might have happened had you gone? Heck, the subtitle of The Hobbit is There and Back Again, which is much more exciting than The Hobbit, Not Much Happened. I don't know, when I heard this, I literally I lolled, because it's true, right? Like, life is a journey, and if you don't grow, or if you don't go through or you don't face any challenges, it's just not really worth it, right? Life would not be interesting. And lastly, it's a quote on happiness. Every time we complete a quest or mission, we have to remember that it's often the journey that produces the happiness, not just the destination. Put it in nerd terms, it's playing the game that's fun too, not just completing it. And this is just completely true. When I play a video game, it's like, oh yeah, I'm grinding through the levels. I'm like, okay, I need to level up. I need to go, I don't know, if you're playing Pokemon, I need to go battle more trainers to level up my Pokemon, right? And that's the fun. I mean, it's tough, but it's fun as well. There's no point you just getting a Pikachu and then at the end of the day you can battle the Elite Four with just Pikachu. It's just no fun at all. Being an avid reader of all these self-improvement books, yeah, I obviously picked this book up, and it was just one that I really enjoyed because I could just relate to it so much. So if you're a nerd, gamer, geek like me, I'm very sure you will enjoy this book. I mean, I thought this book was really cool. I could relate to it very much, and I could kind of gamify my life, I'd say. And what I think I mentioned this just now, but what I really liked about it was that it gives you it's very actionable and it's very step by step. So you just have to do it, you just have to make it work. So I think this book is good for someone who wants to add more adventure and happiness into their life, and while you're reading it, you can have fun as well. And it's really good because there's a systematic structure towards it. As I mentioned, there are a lot of step-by-step actions that can help you get there. And yeah, it's just a ton of fun. I just had so much fun reading it and relating to all the character quests that I was doing, and going on my gaming journey. And I guess now it's kind of I just tell myself I'm going through the game of life now, and I guess I'm somewhere in the middle, really trying to level up. Therefore the title, Level Up Your Life. So yes, give it a read. Tell me what you think about it. Leave a comment below. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. So I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. And of course, it would mean a lot to me if you gave it a like if you have not yet. So, right, take care. See you all in the next video.